Good morning, all. Today, in our grammar class, we are going to cover the second part of vocabulary, that is synonyms. In previous class, we had covered what is vocabulary and what is the first aspect of vocabulary, that is homophones. In today's class, we are going to study synonyms. Synonyms are the words that have same meaning. My kids, we had studied about homophones. Homophones means same sound but different meaning. But synonyms are the words that have same meaning. For example, children and kids both means the same. Present and gift. For example, I am saying I bought a beautiful present for your birthday. Present means gift, tofa. I bought a beautiful gift for your birthday. Both means the same. You can see certain examples. Pretty. You are a pretty girl. Or I can say, you are a beautiful girl. She shoved me. She pushed me. Dog sniffed near the ground. Dove smelled near the ground. All these means the same. Pretty and beautiful, push, shove, sniff, smell. All these words means the same. Now, here's the list of commonly used synonyms. First is wealthy. Wealthy means having a lot of money. Synonym for the same is rich and well to do. We call it Hindi as Amir. You can see in picture also. A person is happy because he is very wealthy. He is very rich because he is having lot of money. Next is aspiration. Aspiration means wish or desire. When we wish to do something, when we desire to do something, you can see in this picture a girl is wishing for something, or girl is aspiring for something, like I desire to be a teacher, I aspire to be a teacher. Okay, kids. Next is pardon. Pardon means it is used by people to mean sorry, or you can say forgive, excuse, or sorry. Pardon, forgive, and excuse is a term that is used by people to mean sorry. You can see in the picture also, I pardon for my mistake. I am sorry that I committed my mistake. Okay, kids. Next is despair. Despair means dismay, disappointment, which means lack of hope. When there is no hope. In Hindi, it is called nirasha. You can see this smiley face is sad because he is disappointed, or he has lack of hope. Next is courteous. Courteous means showing respect for people. It means being polite towards others. Okay, you can see in the picture also, a girl is being polite towards her friend and she is respecting her, and she is not making fun of her disability. She is respecting her, she is being polite with her. Okay, next is respect and honor and esteem. It means the same. When we respect someone, izzat karna. In the same picture, you can see both are respecting each other words. Okay, next is build. Build means to construct something or to make something, like I built a beautiful block from my game, or I constructed a beautiful game, or I constructed a beautiful block from my game, or you can say I erected a circle on my sheet. It means you build a circle on your sheet. Okay, next word is brave. You can see this child is very brave. Brave means powerful, or I can say this boy is very gallant or courageous, means takatwar, himmat wala. Okay, next is danger. A chance of something that can harm us, or danger. You can see in the picture also, or you can say it as hazard or peril. There's a peril, it's a peril place, don't go there. It means it's a dangerous place, or it is a hazardous place or dangerous. Okay, kids. Next is teach. Teach means to give lesson. For example, your teacher teaches you, like I teach you English. So I educate you with English subject, or I instruct you with English subject. So to teach means to give lessons. Next is to watch or protect. Watch means when we protect someone, like dog guard our house. Dog क्या करता है, हमारे घर को guard करता है और protect our house. Okay, next is error. Error means mistake, something that is wrong. You can say it as blunder. I did a blunder. It means I did a mistake. I did a big blunder. I did a big mistake or error. Next is anger. Anger means gussa, strong feeling of annoyance. Like you can see in the picture, it is also called rage and wrath. This man is full of wrath. Full of wrath means full of anger. Okay, or you can say this boy is full of rage, means he's full of anger. Next is pain, which is also called ache and agony. When you are affected by someone or hurted by something or someone, like you can see in the picture, the boy is crying because he is hurted in his knee and it is paining. Or you can say he is crying because he is having ache in his knee. Ache means pain. Like you say to your teacher, ma'am, I am suffering from headache. Ache means pain. So I hope these synonyms are clear to you. You have to use these words in your sentence making. Synonyms are basically understood to use in your sentence making, in your speaking part. From today, try to use these words in your sentence making and your speaking also. Hope these synonyms are clear to you. In next class, we are going to study antonyms and one word substitution. Thank you.